I'm rolling.
Where am I? What year is it? Where am I?
Hello, what's going on, everybody? How we doing? There's Win Condition Gaming. What's up, buddy? Welcome on in, everybody. It's Wing Chun Wednesday live. Today I'm joined by a special guest, Richard, my brother, and he is here. We're gonna have a lot of fun. And guys, any questions, as always, for me or Richard, just throw it down in chat. We'll be happy to help you out and answer anything you got for us today. But I got a couple things planned out I want to show Richard. That is super basic, fun stuff you guys can try out. And of course, if you have any questions, we have a guest today. Hey, what's up, Despicable Matt? How you doing? And we got Samti Minati. How you doing, Samti Minati? Welcome to the stream, guys. You got any questions, let me know. But we're gonna get right into it. It's me and Richard today. So why don't we start out how we usually do? We start out with some Sulam Town. So you can either follow along with me or not. I do it super fast. So if you want to join in, guys, let's go. Sulam Town, coming at you. Coming at you. You want to join in or you want to read chat?
I'll check this out for now.
Okay,
you know the moves. So.
Okay, you look at chat. I'll do it first. Guys, any questions for me, Richard? Just throw it down there. Who's that just coming in? I see a new comment.
Uchiha Curtis. Hey, Phil.
Uchiha Curtis, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. We got a special guest today, guys. You better take advantage of this. You want to explain a little about yourself? Richard's a writer, and why don't you tell him?
Yeah, I'm a fiction writer. I'm a English professor at a community college, and you know,
awesome.
Do all kinds of other stuff as well. But
Many
those
reading.
are the main things.
Yeah, and been to many reading from Richard and stuff.
Yeah.
Lots of great stuff. What's up? I can't read that name from here, but how you doing?
You got the top one.
Bottom one is the newest.
It's Michael LKR.
What's up, Michael? It says.
Yeah.
How you doing, Michael? Welcome. Going through Sulam Town. If you guys want to follow along, as always, and then we're gonna get into some fun new content for today. I figured I'll just do this while I'll let you guys join in. What is that?
$5.
$5. What does it say?
It's dinner time, so I gotta go. And there aren't any bits on YouTube, so here's this instead. Have a good
Oh man, Win Condition Gaming, is that who that is?
Yep.
Win Condition Gaming, dude, what an absolute beast. You're just in time for the chain punch anyway, so this one's for you, Win Condition Gaming. Ah, thank you so much. Thank you so much for your generosity, dude. I appreciate it. I appreciate that so much, man. Thank you so much, man. What an absolute beast. $5, and hey, enjoy it. You gonna dinner time? Hey, enjoy dinner. Seriously. If we're still here when you get back, come drop by. Uchiha says, "I'm just happy to be here to see you." Hey, thank you, Uchiha. Hope you're having a good day. And Marlon White, how you doing, man? Welcome to the stream. So Richard's here today.
Yep.
Again, any questions, just ask. But I figured I'd show him a couple of cool like stance things to work on, that we can kind of show you guys stuff. And then if you have any questions, because now I have a partner, make sure to just ask, and we'll work with it. All right. All right, I'm gonna move this one bit. Yeah. I think we're good. So, I'm thinking, this is what we'll show Richard. The stance that I showed you guys in a couple of weeks ago on Wing Chun Wednesday. Check this out. So, have you ever heard of like the Philly shell in boxing? It's essentially like what Mayweather uses. It's kind of like a really like use your shoulder to protect your face. Okay. Keep it up like that. You know, you can jab, but it's kind of like a really, really good defensive stance. Okay. So I saw a lot of that. What's up, Despicable Matt? Do you do Chum Q? I can do Chum Q later if you want, the second form. Been watching you for a year. Wow, that's amazing, Achita. Thank you for the support, man. I really appreciate that. What a guy. What a legend. So, taking that into account, I was like, how can I use that same methodology in Wing Chun? Because it reminded me of this. Okay. And I was like, it looks kind of like it. So I was like, how can I want to use this as a stance. Most people just throw it out. But I was like, how cool would it be if you can move with it. It's pretty defensive. You can move it up and down. Yeah, you leave.
Arm or elbow, though. So you don't want
anything. I mean, with boxing gloves, you're good, and this would definitely hurt somebody's fist if they punch that. Yeah. They're gonna break their hand, you know. So it's pretty crazy. Oh, we got solar power electricity. How you doing? We need Chisao. All right, I can teach him some later. Have you been to China? Not yet, Marlon White, but hopefully soon. My friend Spencer goes like all the time, so hopefully soon. So I was like, how can I turn this into a defensive thing? And I actually used it. You guys can see in my sparring video against Alex. I used it to pretty good effect. You kind of use it. You can jab with this hand, and you can just defend with this. You can defend your body with body shots, or you can kind of jab out with it, like this reverse sort of back fist jab. It's cool. So like, I figure I'll show it to Richard. Have you been to China? All right, so you want to take your left hand. Obviously, you're right-handed like me. So have this like your left foot forward. It doesn't matter too much for now. Yep, just like that. And then the movement is actually the bong sao, which you've seen me do a million times. Sure. So pretty much this comes to the center, and then just picture lifting up your elbow and turning over your hand like that.
Just this way.
Yeah, literally, that's it. Perfect. And then with that, we kind of just bring this into the stance and collapse it a little bit. So just let it kind of hang loose.
This way?
Yeah, just kind of let it hang loose. And then, yeah, that's good. And then this rear hand, just like in boxing, is wusao, which is just right at your center line. But we just make it a little bit more boxing, sort of like defense, and just bring it up a little bit. And then you have that. So it's like, it's pretty secure, right? Like, you know, if we were just dealing with headshots, you can move it up a little bit. Like, look at that. Pretty safe. And then, like the Philly shell, you can hide behind your shoulder.
Okay.
See?
So if the goal is the person you're fighting is over here, or over here?
Yeah, over here.
Okay.
Yeah, like in front of you more.
Yeah.
But it's all good. And like, yeah, if you were to kick, you have the front leg forward, so you can kick. Like, you feel pretty good. And then, like, yeah, just keep that nice and close to your face. And you can raise or lower this as needed. And look, do this. Look how like covered up you are. You know, like if I'm going for the, you know, if I'm trying to jab his face, if I'm going for the body shot, you can just lower it, literally lower the elbow.
But swat it down.
You could swat it down, but I would just lower it. Yeah, because the elbow, like I said, that like hurts somebody. Let me catch up on chat. Oh yeah, what's your question?
Well, how easy is it going to be to switch over to this one if this gets tired just hanging here like this?
Oh, you can, and then you kind of mix it up too. Like for me, I was reverse jabbing with this, because again, like, so just throw out like a slow motion punch if you were Alex or I'm just like swatting stuff. Okay. I'm just like touching it. Yeah. So it's kind of, I'm being super annoying. I was just smothering Alex. Okay. No matter what he did, I'm just on him. I just wanted to absolutely annoy him, so he was just getting tired. Because notice, you throw out a punch, and I'm like, and I'm doing that. It's like, it tires you out. It's just like, I'm like forcing him to flex his shoulder, you know?
Yeah, you're putting all this force into just getting that out.
Exactly.
Again, and
so I'm not even attacking him, I'm just like touching him. And that's the Wing Chun way. I just wanted to bridge.
Yeah.
Touch, so I have control. So let me catch up on chat. What's up? How you doing, Kef G? Welcome, Kef G. What's up? Despicable Matt says, did you ever use Wing Chun in a street fight? Yes and no. I'm still here, so I didn't fight to the death or anything, but thoughts on calisthenics as a workout program? Very, very good, Kef G. I do a lot of it myself. Very, very useful for, like, service. It's very, very useful for, like, overall body power. I think very good for martial arts. That's how I get a lot of my muscle, for sure. Carlos Gonzalez, how you doing? Bienvenido, Carlos. Hi, it's my birthday. It's Carlos' birthday. You get a chain punch. And you get a chain punch. Everybody gets a chain punch. Awesome. Kevin Lomar Lopez Sierra. How you doing, man? Welcome to the stream. Welcome, man. Hey, any questions, let us know, guys. We're joined by Richard today. And, yeah, if you have any questions for him, he's here. He's ready. But, yeah, guys, what's up? Carlos, thank you. Oh, no problem, dude. Happy birthday. Hope it's a good one. And 4th of July. If you're in, I don't know if you're in the U.S., Carlos, but that's awesome. All right, so back to this. So, yeah, you can kind of feel it, right? It's like a shell, like a Philly shell, they call it, right? So it feels very good. And like I said, you can kind of tuck your head down in it too, if you do it. Yeah, and you kind of like, if you turn that a little bit too, see how I'm kind of like, I'm very, very, you know, you can take a body shot, but obviously better than your face. Because, you know, even if you were to take it, it's like up. And then as long as you don't collapse too much and reveal your face like that, because then I can hit it. It's good.
So then what happens if you have a taller person and they're like, well, I'm going to just come down on him. Then.
You can just do this, yeah. Okay. And you can do that, kind of keep it more up. Okay. And then, you know, there are a lot of ways to deal with taller people. Obviously, you're at a huge disadvantage. But a classic one is like kind of the overhand punch. Because so it's like right to their skull, yeah. So in our case...
are you going to want to like come off balance a little bit to...
you don't really have to. You don't have to really lean back. It's just kind of like, you know, same sort of thing. If I'm only way up here, it's just, have that shell up. And then, yeah, you can just kind of move. You can, and the cool thing about this too is, you know, as you start to move in and out, it feels good. And then you can play with the rhythm, sort of the rhythm of fighting, where like as you, let's see if I'm in the camera here, as you come in, you can kind of play with, okay, do I strike as I come in? Do I try and, you know, bridge in general? And then like, you know, if I'm in here, and you strike, I think a couple things I did, Alex, was I would bring it out. There's two ways to use it. I can use it to attack and kind of keep it here. Okay. So those are the two different ways. What's up, Carlos? Thanks for the advice. Anytime, Kef G. Carlos says, I'm in the USA. I was born in California. Birthday July 4th. Wow, it must be an epic celebration. Both on the same day. My mom's birthday was yesterday. Love your videos. Thank you so much, Carlos. I appreciate it. All right, so the 2 ways are this. Ready? So let's play with it. So put out in the stance. And so the 2 ways are you can just use it as like literally a shell.
Yeah.
Just leave it there. So as I'm like, just kind of move it up and down, whatever. You can move it to the side. You can kind of twist, just twist your upper body and it moves. And the other way is to kind of strike with it and be really alive with it. Yeah, and like I said, as you come in, you can kind of push out. So like as I'm going in, kind of like boom. And then I'll show you a cool one that's really, really good in this position. And it's the lop sound. And it's literally just if you have your hand up, it's just not using the thumb. You just take the hand like this and you just pull into the center. And that's all lop sound is. But of course, if you go further, you can punch and stuff. So this is perfect. Because look, if you have it like this, and as I'm punching, you shoot your hand out and just grab right here, and then just pull it into your center.
And then you can
and then you can use the other hand. So it's like it feels so good in that position. To just so it's cool, just like boxing. You have this kind of like, this is your like, I don't know, this is like your pistol, and this is like your sniper rifle, right? Okay. Or like this is like your shotgun, like super powerful. You want to use it less, and then just like unleash it when it's time, right? And we got a question. Solar Power says, I hope you don't miss the fireworks, but if you do, it's good because training noobs on YouTube like me. My feet's getting better. I'll be training in no time. Hey, man, I hope you heal up good. And I'm sure you guys aren't noobs. But thank you. Thank you all for stopping by. All right, so yeah, those are kind of the 2 ways. And then the lops out the perfect counter. Perfect counter. But yeah, just like play with it. So put it up, and then the foot, again, you can kind of play with like leaning too. If you're boxing, you don't have to worry so much about your legs, guys. So you can actually get away more with like doing stuff like this. Whereas you get annihilated. They're just, all the way on your front foot. You would just get kicked in the leg in MMA. But in boxing, you can get away with a lot, dude. You can even do like, you see people do stuff like this because they don't have to worry about getting like smashed in the kneecap. So it's really cool. What's up, Anthony Baker? It's Orange. Bad signal, but Master Jedi. How you doing, Anthony? Welcome. This is one of my biggest viewers on Twitch. Great guy. This is my brother, Orange.
Probably see you later then.
Yep. this is my brother, Richard. And we may do a Twitch stream later. So you might get the more time with him. But yeah, how's it going, guys? You got any questions? We're doing Wing Chun live. So yeah, again, why don't we do it like this? So turn, just like this, so we're side by side. So if he has it up like this, you can kind of see the different implications. So if I'm trying to get hits in, you can just see, you can literally just move it. You don't have to do anything. So it's kind of a cool thing. They don't know what you're gonna do next. And then, like I said, say I was trying to, come with like a hook or something, you can actually just hide behind your shoulder. So the cool thing is, like, even if I get like a clipping hit, it becomes like maybe that. Yeah. Like maybe it's just here instead of like. Right. So again, the Philly shell, right? And you'll see like a lot of great boxers use it where they do get hit, but it's very minimalized and it's easy to roll with the punches. So you don't have to just get destroyed. So very interesting stuff, guys. But yeah, what's going on, Anthony? I hope the stream looks okay too. Let me check the health here. Let's check the health. Hope it looks all right. Okay, not bad, not bad. Oh, it's a little fuzzy. Alright, yeah, stream health isn't too good. We'll try and work on that. I don't know why it's doing it, guys. Hopefully it'll get better. That's fine, other people are here, I guess. But alright, let's keep going. So, another thing to do is, of course, just using that, you can use the rear hand by itself. You can just like throw it out there. And you can kind of be deceptive with it because it looks like, the Wusa is kind of chilling behind it. So again, say I was, doing something like this, you could like, check it with this hand. So you brought it down and then boom, right into it. And it's really cool. You can also use that as an elbow strike because it is there. With the rear hand, you can punch straight on, or like Richard was just insinuating there, if I'm punching and he does the lop sound, which is that pulling thing. So you use this hand. Yep, pull into the center. Look, there's an elbow right there. Yeah. And you guys know Wing Chun is all about the close elbows. Stuff like this, if we're like right next to each other, kind of like up in his face, all this stuff, very, very nasty, kind of up and over and down. So it's perfect, man. If you get that lop sound off and pull me in, it's just like, it's a field day. Whatever. Yeah, and the elbows in Wing Chun, I'll show you, Richard. It's kind of like, picture like a little mini hammer. That's what it is. And just practice doing this, like, just bring it into your palm. And it's kind of like, think perfectly horizontal with it. Yeah, so just like that. And it's just like, try and not move your upper body with it. Just picture like, because then of course the object eventually is this. You would grab the face and just, yeah, so It's really, really brutal. And then once you're there, there's the horizontal one. And then from here, you can do like kind of the grab the back of the skull, upwards elbow and stuff. So you can see it's kind of like, you see Chisao is this thing. It becomes like that with the skull, just like grabbing it and stuff. And you can see Seafood destroyed me with that. What's up, Dr. Zeus? Yeah, the F-bomb there, I'll let it slide.
Good.
Try and keep it going, but you were hyped about Death Note music, so we'll let it go. Yeah, man, I'm glad you like L's theme. Here, I'll loop it again for you guys. The hype is real. It's a good theme. Christopher Nguyen, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. When would you use an elbow block like the Yip Man movie? Oh, good question. So in Yip Man 3, when he's fighting Mike Tyson, he uses that as a block. So what I just showed you, he keeps it out there, and like as Mike Tyson's punching, he like now do the thing I showed you with the other hand.
Oh,
he like does it as he's punching, like smashes it. Yeah, like it would. In theory, it would annihilate a person's hands. But there's one thing you should watch out for, and that is like your elbow is still an elbow. Like you forget that in boxing that would work well because there's gloves on. But dude, the elbow. Have you guys ever gotten like a what do you call it? A funny bone hit? Yeah. Right? Yeah. It doesn't feel good. In fact, it's crippling. So you gotta be careful with it. Yes, it's a huge chunk of bone, but I don't know, man. If like Mike Tyson's punching you, so you might not want to throw that out there. But it's always a gamble in fighting, right? It's always a gamble. So I would use it personally in this stance a little bit more, like, you know, mobile. But I don't know about smashing someone's fist. I don't know. You might hurt yourself. Never used it in a real fight, bare knuckle, so it's hard to say, man. But yes, you can do it. So if like Richard's throwing like very slow, like punches, slow motion, you could just this idea keep in it on both sides. Okay. And that, you know how you said earlier, how do you switch? Yeah. That's literally all I'd be doing. So if he was gonna be throwing slow-mo punches, I would just be like, and then another one comes, I would just be trying to switch into it. You know, boom, 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 whatever. But just kind of keeping in that shell, but like mobile. So you try it. What's up, Fred Phillips? How you doing? The new guy is totally. He's totally what? He's just is totally. El Tuerto Mystica. What points should keep in mind fighting with a boxer? Great question. He's totally hot. Ah, Fred Phillips says you're hot. Oh, cool. Thank you, Fred. Yeah, he is. Look at him, man. I mean, come on. He's my brother. What points should you keep in mind fighting with a boxer? All right, so El Tuerto. I sparred with a couple people with boxing backgrounds, not pros or anything. But what I would keep in mind is, if you're a Wing Chun person, this is the Wing Chun people. And this is why they die, because they suck. They just keep their hands like this. This is why I invented this as a stance. At least I've never seen it, because Wing Chun people don't really spar, so I'm going to say I invented it. It's like, because I needed defense, but I was like, okay, I feel very comfortable here because I do this all the time in Wing Chun. So what they do is, they do this, and then Richard be a boxer. Okay. They get punched in the face. Yeah, sure. Because like, do anything that's overhand to this, I'm dead. Or even... Yeah, and then if they get hit in the stomach, and then you have that. It's pathetic. It's disgusting. So you see these people, and they just get destroyed, absolutely destroyed, and decimated, and it's just disgusting. So I don't recommend doing that ever, in general. But what you can do is, yeah, just you need to be more fluid, you need to be more alive. And I don't know where this came from, but the movies. So I'm gonna say it's from the movie. This is not the Wing Chun stance. It's one of a million, but yeah. Like it's one thing from Su Lin Tao, kind of. And like you start the wooden dummy in this, I guess. But like, why do people think this is the only like? Is it because it just looks different? Where they're like, well, this is karate, so if I do this, it's like a special thing. I don't know, but it's so stupid. And like Wing Chun has all these different movements and stuff. Use them. So that's my advice. Use Wing Chun. You're not using it with this. This is just standing there and trying to do like one technique. So I just want to do the chain punch forever. Chain punch does not work in that situation. Chain punch is like when someone is battered and you have them completely compromised. Like if I had Richard totally trapped in some insane thing, or I had like both his arms, I would like chain punch his face. Probably not though. I'd probably hold both his arms and just keep doing this. I wouldn't just like if Richard was like on the ground half knocked out, I would chain punch his skull into the ground. But like not if he's fighting back. And I'd try to do it in the sparring just for you guys. I just try any way I can to like, get it off. I've done it. But the one time that really worked is, if you remember, Christian tackles me, I whip him around me, and then I reverse the tackle. I'm on top of him, and I got like 7 off to the back of his head. But that's a compromised position, right? Still, though, I think I would have been better off holding his skull and doing just the one side. So it depends, you know? This is Lost Odyssey, by the way. Oh, yeah. I wish you had a much wider camera lens for the left side. Oh, okay, we can go full screen. Here, let's try this. The thing we talked about. Operation Full. There's probably no audio on that one. All right, we're back. Sorry. We're back. Audio's gone. Let us know what's back, guys. Sorry about that. Guys, by the way, check out the Discord. Guys, if you want to ask me live Wing Chun questions 24/7, check out the Discord. It's a good time. All right, I'm going to try something. They said they wish the left one was wider.
Okay.
So let's do it. Let's make it a little bit wider. Going to move this over. Oh, that's not good. But this.
Lost audio on your switch camera.
Yeah, we moved it back. I think it's delayed. So, all right, look, we made that one a little bit more wide. There's more space. I think that's better.
Right.
Can't hear you. All right, let me change this sign too.
That
It's
was a little while ago.
haha. All right, we'll let it catch up. But yeah, guys, it should be caught up on audio. Gun and wing. I'm trying to get stuff that won't get copyrighted,
Oh.
which is questionable. Hope on some Castlevania.
Right.
All right, so I think we're good on the audio, guys. Welcome on in if you're just joining. Richard's here. He's my brother, and we're doing some Wing Chun, and it's a good time. So I'm gonna show Richard some more techniques. Other things would be like if there's a situation. Oh yeah, it looks pretty good. Now we're both full body over there and stuff.
Okay.
All right, so another technique is like the Pak Sao, which I think you've seen Sifu kill me with. It's just like kind of like it's literally just this, except moving it to the side, and it's really not this as much as just moving it to the center, right? So let me explain.
Like from here to here.
Kind of like from here to here. So watch, like if I'm coming with, well, just do it to me slowly. This is a good Pak Sao drill. Yeah, just stand here and right next to each other. That's perfect view, actually. Now he moves the hand in, and then watch when I do the Pak Sao, that's it.
Yeah.
Because look, if I just have my hand in the center, he can't hit me. It passes way over there, right?
Yeah.
So then when I do it, he's gonna do the same thing. He's gonna with this hand just put it in the center. That's it.
Okay.
And now look, no, just leave it there and watch what happens. I can't hit him. See? Like a lot of people think you have to be like and push it, which is it's very like karate way, you know. Which is cool, but it takes a lot of energy and it leaves you open. Like what happens if I miss this in karate?
Yeah.
There's nothing there. So
There's not a lot of time to swing it
yeah,
back up.
exactly. So it's working now. Awesome, man. So with the Pak Sao, it's very chill. And look, when he does it, so it'd be other hand. Sorry.
Yep.
When he does it, look, his hand's still there. So then even if I was like, his hand's right there, so he can like defend himself with two hands. Or at least he has both of them. You know.
Yeah, sure.
So let's just do the drill for a little bit, guys. And if you have a partner, join in by all means. All right, so we're just gonna do it. It's literally it. So you're gonna use that hand first, and then just keep doing it with the other hand.
Same.
So we just do one at a time, yeah? So I'm just punching the center. He's moving it just to the center line. And you kind of find that sweet spot, almost as like here. Try and hit it. Yeah, you feel that? Look what it does to me. It also
throws you off a little more.
Yep, and you see the implications of if you were to press, look what happens. Like totally, and then from that, of course, you could just move in with that.
And just do whatever. Or
Yeah, so I'll show you. Like,
and then
so do the drill to me, so just do slow center line punches. So as he does it, look what happens if I was to go like that, just leaving the center and step in.
Yeah.
And then look.
Pins this.
Yep, and then that's there. And then if he punches
did.
me here, I got this hand
Yeah.
to do whatever, you know. So it's cool. So what's up, Carlos Miguel? How you doing? Wing Chun technique. What do you use to block various punches and using their energy to strike your opponent? It's kind of the drill we were just doing, but you can just add in more techniques, right? So what I just showed Richard, I'm gonna show him a couple more moves, and then we can try and like use them all in succession. And always start out slow with this and safe, guys. What's up, Elvis Lay? How do you feel about subsistence agriculture and wet rice dominant?
This might be the wrong.
That's a fair
person
question.
to ask.
I feel like you know. Richard, take this one. How do you feel about subsistence agriculture with wet rice dominant?
Something about China.
That's a great question. Ni hao. What's up, Nicholas? How you doing, Nicholas? Santillo Borde. Is that Portuguese? Welcome. Ni hao. I don't know. What is that? That's not. Ni hao is.
I couldn't say.
I don't know. Welcome to the stream. I'm sorry. I hate butchering names, so please correct me with the pronunciation. But anyways, let's get back to it. So, guys, follow along if you have a partner. So we're gonna do the Pak Sao again, and then I'm gonna show you a couple more moves. And then to answer his question, it's just like a great drill is to just do this and then freestyle. So you can do Pak Sao, you can do whatever you want. So another one to show is if I'm punching here, Pak Saos, Pak Saos, Pak Saos. Good. And again, just like try and be kind of just like place it and leave it there. Yeah, just kind of like boom. That's it. See? It feels good. Yeah, it feels much better. And then we'll show you the next move is going to be Tan Sao. And you already know because it's cool because if you notice, everything blends together. So like this to that is Bang Sao.
Yeah.
But Tan Sao is just that.
Straight out.
So it's just like, it's really weird flexibility wise, but it's like right, like press it against your rib cage. And then like almost, if you could, which you can't, like almost you'd want your elbow to be like in your spine. So picture your spine as the center line. And just like really kind of, and as it comes forward, like that. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Any questions? It is Portuguese. Yes. I try to pride myself in these. All right, welcome. How you doing? Oh, the stream health is good. It's green now too. Oh, it's orange again. All right, so let's let's do it. Tan Sao drill. So same exact thing. I'm gonna punch, and you're gonna do yep, just like that. And now just let it slide in, and then see what happens. Right now, other hand.
So that kind of pushes you down a little bit.
You could do that, but just do it to the center. Picture like my throat or like my chest as a target. Okay, and look what happens. Yep.
Alright. So you kind of get thrown off center a little bit.
Yeah, and let me do it. Let me do it too, so you have the difference. Like, so you do the punches. Right. Notice it's kind of like it makes you feel like you were gonna miss on purpose. It's really weird. And Spencer was even like, "What?" Like I've seen Phil do this a million times. And when I taught him, he was like, "Wing Chun's the weirdest thing ever." What's up, Connor Kennedy? Hope all is well. Hey, happy 4th of July, Connor Kennedy. Hope you're doing good. Richard's here, my brother. We're actually celebrating the holiday too, just hanging out. And I wanted to show him a stream for once, so I think he'd really enjoy it. And we're teaching him some cool stuff. All right, so it's from Berserk. He's called my brother too. What are the chances?
Wasn't planned that way.
That's amazing. Okay, so Tan Sao drill. So do a couple punches again, and with your punches, do centerline punches as well. So your goal is to just I'll teach it to you. So in the form, the centerline punches, you're like this, and then you just let your left hand relax to the center, and then you just pretend there's a table here.
With that one,
yeah. Pretend there's like a tabletop here, and you're just sliding across it, like perfectly straight. Okay. So again, the left side, relax it, and then slide it forward. And then just for kicks, we'll show you the rest too. So just open up your palm to the sky, like that, and then up. And then down and around and stop here. Right, yeah, picture like that sort of thing. And then you just boom across. And then starting with your pinky, start to make a fist. And then as you make that, pull it in through just where you came from, to your chest. And then pretend there's like a rubber band on your thing pulling you back. Yeah, exactly. So it's like, perfect. Thanks, man. I'm over here in Spain for working on a research paper. Wow, man, the whole world. That's awesome. What's the research paper, Connor? Pranav, how do you say this one? Richard, you're good at pronunciation. Pranav, I think it's Indian. Pranav Mapsakar. Probably general bad pronunciation. What's up, Pranav? How you doing? How to block a face punch. Oh, we'll get to that in a second. I'm an East Coast man like yourself, though, from Philadelphia. Oh, that's awesome. From Philly, so you're just visiting. What is up, Mega Man? It's Mega Man. Like the picture of Mega Man.
Okay, good.
Greetings from Ecuador. Man, we got the whole world joining. How you guys doing? Happy 4th, even though you're in Ecuador. You don't know what that is, really. I feel like this playlist is going to end. I'm going to put on a different playlist, guys. Just calm down. Mom, Philip's changing playlist again. He always does this. Okay, here we go. Something a little more chill. Not that chill. Not that chill. Okay. Final Fantasy X. Alright. So, where were we? Tan Sao drill, right? So I taught you that now, and the centerline punch. So now you're going to do that centerline punch to me. Yeah. So drop it, picture dropping it, and then do the punch. And then this is the Tan Sao. Yeah. When you do it, hit me, like aim for my chest. So that's where you're punching. So you have like, so it's not just kind of like dead weight. Yeah. You want to have that little bit of rigidity. Yeah. So now watch when I do the Tan Sao, look what happens. See, just the act of sliding, and I do that punch. See, it feels like you almost meant to go over there, right? And that I can't express enough is Wing Chun. Like Wing Chun is not, it's so the opposite of this. It's like, I want Richard to feel like he meant to punch over there. And there's like, it's deceptive. It's totally deceptive. So like when I do it to Richard now, he's gonna do the Tan Sao. And yes, so you're gonna go like here. Yeah. And then you'll feel that sort of contact point, and look what happens. The further I push it, the more I try to force through, look what happens. He goes right in my throat, and I go like over here. So even in the event he didn't hit me, I'm like totally exposed, totally open. And again, that was a good one. Now we'll do the other side. So we'll just do them slowly. See, look what happens. And then just keep trying. You'll get it. And try to be a little bit more in your center. Like I said, in slow-mo. It's weird. Picture like pressing against your rib cage, like you're really trying to get. Yeah. Do you feel that? Look what happens. Even if I get through, I'm like punching your arm or something.
Then I'm still kind of centered.
Yeah, exactly. Let's catch up on chat too. Pranav says yes from India, and you pronounce my name properly. Man, I'm on a roll. I'm on a roll tonight with name guessing. How you doing, Pranav? Welcome. Hey, if you guys are new, make sure to check out the Twitch channel. We might be streaming there later, and Instagram and Discord link is right there, guys. It's in the description. Check it out. So, okay, back to this. So with the drill, in slow-mo, he does it like this, and look what happens. It slides perfectly. The next one, same thing. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Now, yeah, be a little bit more like, yeah, you feel that? A little bit more down with it, and just like, have this feeling of like sinking. And then feel when I do it. If you do the punch, feel this feeling of like, and I'm kind of like meeting a resistance. So if he was like higher with the punch, I would sink more down into it. But it's kind of this like uprooting feeling, not pressing down with the end. So it comes from here, not there. Does that make sense? All right, so do it again. I think it's a pretty good view. All right, so again, yeah, right to the center line. Look what happens. It's perfect. Yeah, and like just do it slowly. I'll kind of guide you. It comes from here, so you want to feel like that. Like keep this down more, and like yeah, you feel kind of like rooted feeling to it. And you'll notice when you get it right, it's like oh, I'll totally punch off. So now we have two. So let's try Tan Sao and Pak Sao in slow motion. So remember the Pak was this one. So I'll punch and do the Pak first. Yep, this is that hand.
This one.
Yep.
Yep.
And then do a few Paks. So we'll start out with that, and try to aim like here.
Oh yeah.
Yep. So yeah, much better. Perfect. Perfect. And then watch. Now try a Tan Sao with that hand. Perfect. Yeah, perfect. Now do that. And then this is cool. This is what that one person. Yeah, we can just keep switching it up. This is what that one person asked, and you guys have seen me do this at like a blinding speed. You can just straight up freestyle and have someone like Frank would just throw punches at me, and you can get really creative. Let's catch up on chat. Connor says, studying abroad.
He's letting you know what he was asking about before with the rice thing.
Oh, the Catalan independence movement and how it compares to other specific case studies in the rest of Europe. Very interesting. Very impressive. That's awesome, man. All right, you guys got any questions? Let us know, but we're just going through this. And how you doing, Mega Man? This man has played a lot of Mega Man in his day. And he's beaten, I think, all of them?
Yeah, all the old ones, pretty much, yeah.
You beat the new ones, like 9 and 10 you beat?
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, so he's an expert.
A source of frustration as a child. But
Both
one
of
of the things I had to overcome as an adult, and it's all good, man.
I was just telling him before stream, I was like, he was always better than me because he was like a sentient being, and I was like an infant pretty much playing Mega Man.
Yeah,
and he always got a lot further than me, but we'd still fail. But finally, in the older life, we did it. What's up, Jeremy? Jeremy Gorbia, just tuning in. What are you guys training? We're doing Tan Sao, Pak Sao. I'm showing him a stance. We're just having fun, man. We're taking questions. Hope you guys are doing good. If you have any questions, put it in chat. We're glad to help. Nicholas says, have you studied any other styles of Kung Fu? A little bit, just from my friends. Like you see, Spencer has showed me some long fist in the YouTube videos, and I've done a Shaolin class with Spencer, which was probably one of the hardest workouts I've ever done in my life. It's just endless, you know, like high intensity interval training? Back like Insanity? Mm-hmm. Picture Insanity, except you never stop. There are no breaks. You just, like, it's just endless line drills, like kicking and stuff, but you just go forever. And then if there's a big line, you get like 2 seconds, and just go again, go again. It's crazy, man. So that's why Spencer's in, like, he cannot get tired. Like, we did that workout I designed to kill us all, and then Spencer afterwards, if you saw the video, was like, I mean, we could do a second round right now. And we're like, no, what? No, we can't, dude. So it's super funny. But anyways, all right, let's try it. Oh, who's this? Nicholas. Very nice. Very nice. All right, so let's add in the bong sao. I'll give it a perfect sort of third thing. Oh, what's this? Jeremy says, can you show angle changing when an opponent is attacking in an outside from Chi Sao?
Did we do that at the beginning?
Kind of, yeah. From this,
that
right?
way?
Yeah, I think so. He's talking about Chi Sao, and Richard doesn't know it too well. No, he doesn't really know it at all, so I won't do that now.
Could be a different one.
That could be a different one, but check this out. So the bong sao I already showed you, right? It's the Tan Sao, literally, it's the Tan Sao, but then it just turns over. And like the center line, you want to be right there. So you're gonna do a Tan Sao, and as it comes out, just boom. And like you want this to be like your spine, so maybe like, yeah, right there. And you feel that? If you push, it feels good, right? If you push there, it feels bad.
Yeah.
Push there, it feels bad. So you want it to be like right there. And then you want it to be kind of malleable. Not, because remember, it's Wing Chun. It's not.
Yeah, you don't want to be too rigid.
Right, so like, and guess what this is used for? I've done this perfectly to Christian in my sparring, is pretend you're me and I'm Christian. I punched and I threw out the bounce out as he punched, and then I collapsed, and then came around and hit him. And that's the bounce out. Really, you're never gonna see again, and we see it, so we think it is like this. You're just not gonna see it unless you're like holding sort of some weird, like, changed form of it.
Because in a movie, you have to
look cool,
exaggerate things.
Yeah,
to look cool, and so you can see what they're doing more and everything like that.
Yeah, and people practice. Oh, that's Wing Chun. I've done that exactly.
Yeah.
But Wing Chun is probably one of the dirtiest, like, ugliest if it was actually in use. Like that, a bounce out would be that. You don't even see it.
Right. It's not gonna be like and like a big sound effect.
Yeah.
These rigid. Yeah.
And like
Street
in that video, if you see that shot, you don't really see it. It's like, but then I slow it down to 120 frames per second, and you see me go. It's like, oh wow, I didn't even think about it. So we're showing Richard that now. Solar Power says from Ip Chun. And in the book, it describes how Yip Man took a gun and dropped the revolving chamber on the ground and ran away from a police officer. He accidentally stepped on his toes. Yes, I've heard of that. It's a really funny story. There's a lot of weird, like, Yip Man stories that are probably true, oddly enough. Jeremy says, since he doesn't know Chi Sao, then show angle changing from when opponent's attacking. Okay, yeah, we did this earlier, but we'll show you again quick. So if I'm in this stance, which I really like, and Richard, and Richard is, like, angle changing. So maybe he attacks me from, like, here, just to be, like, kind of popping around. So like with this, I can lower, I can raise it. If it comes from a different angle, I want to just be checking him with this arm. I just want to kind of be ready for anything. And like just, from anywhere. So this is the thing I was just doing to Richard, the drill. But you just want to be like ready to, and under any circumstance, just attack. And that's the counter, which we're getting there with Richard. We're just teaching the punches first, you know? But yeah, keep them coming. Keep the questions coming, guys. Welcome. Happy 4th of July. And Richard's here. We got a guest today. First guest on Wing Chun Live. Christopher says, have you ever trained with the staff or butterfly knives during Wing Chun training? Yes, I've trained with both of them. Drills with the staff. It's called the dragon pole, and it's like as long as this room. And you just hold it from the edge right here. It's like, it's just to work on your footwork, Seafood told me. Because it's just like, it's so hard, and you have to be like perfect with your footwork and stuff. And it's a lot of, stuff like this. So it's for stance. The knives, whole different story. Pretty much every movement on Wing Chun is based on the knives. And just like slicing and cutting and like the chain punch and stuff. Like with the knives, you cut like this, and like there's the knife. But in Wing Chun, like this, your arm is the knife. So like I slice into Richard, and it's like a brutal cutting. And once you start to get in that mindset, that's when it clicked for me. Wing Chun, I was like, oh, this is like a violent, vicious like slicing. Everything's slicing in. Like, you want to like hurt your opponent's arm anytime you bridge. It's not like this thing. And then when you combine that soft thing I'm showing Richard with just the right energy, it hurts. You're like slamming, and you see the wooden dummy, it makes your bones a little bit more rigid. So when you do that, like Juan Carlos in like fight scenes, he's like, dude, I can't, it hurts so much just doing like little, and I'll be like, thinking I'm going easy, and it's like killing his arms. So, Seafood does the thing I just showed you. Like, I swear he does it that speed, and you're just like, ah! It makes like a sound, and you're like, ah! It hurts so much. It makes no sense, but it's just like perfectly executed. It's crazy, man. Jeremy Pranav says, how to block a knife attack. Ooh, that's a good one. We got a lot of toy swords, too.
We're getting into a lot of different topics here.
Yeah. We got a lot of toy swords. This is going for another day, too. Hello, Emiliano Mendoza. Wing Chun. Kicks? Good question. Wing Chun. Kicks. Kicks in Wing Chun follow the same exact principle as the hands. So, like, you can do a pak sao with your feet. It sounds ridiculous, but yeah, you can like pak sao and like kick back and stuff. So I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, you can like pak sao with your feet. You can, this is the straight punch with your foot. I'm kicking with the heel and I'm punching with the lower knuckles. So it's very interesting. There's a lot of carryover. What's up, Ashish? How you doing, Ashish? Avinash, welcome to the stream. You got any questions for me and Richard? Let me know. Welcome, Ashish Avinash. All right. We're getting those. Oh, it's about that time. I think we're getting the Indian people waking up, possibly. They might be.
All right.
I got my time zones right?
Yeah, Ashish.
Okay. All right, so let's add in the bong sao to the drill, and then we'll be a good like 3 we can use, right? So nice and slow, because the bong sao it's probably the hardest technique I've ever had to learn in martial arts. You're gonna try and catch it, yep, just there. And it's weird, right? So there's a fist in my face. But if you do it right, it's kind of like redirecting. Yeah, so do it to me and you'll feel it, the bong sao. So nice and slow. It's like, yep. And do it again with the other hand. As you can see, I'm kind of like catching it. And you feel the rotation. Yeah. It's kind of like that's the thing. And then the more he pushed, theoretically, it would like push him down there. It's an exaggeration, of course. But it pushed down there. Oh my good, and Vera just joined the Discord. Thank you so much, Vera, for joining the server. Guys, the Discord link is in the description. Welcome, Vera. Post some stuff to the art share or something. Give me a good meme. Alright, so after feeling that, here it is. So we're gonna punch. Yeah, and kinda like almost, you know how it starts in Tan Sao? Try to almost like meet it, and then as it comes up, yeah, like that. And then same thing the other side, yep. So picture you're doing the Tan Sao drill and then boom, switch it out. Yeah. That feels really good. And you see, if I was to follow through, guys, I would miss him. That's the main thing.
So it doesn't have to be pretty, it just has to stop you from like hitting
exactly
the wrecking ball. Yeah.
And that's where people fail in Wing Chun. They think everything has to be like,
oh,
you get knocked out.
Because that's how you see it.
Yeah, man. And like, I'm sorry, if you think this is what people think Chi Sao is fighting, it's not. Like, I haven't done Chi Sao in years, and I'm much better at fighting because I've done sparring. Like, that's more important than Chi. Like, Chi Sao is a staging ground for war, like I said in my other video. Chi Sao is a staging ground for war. And oh my goodness, Akuma Yato just joined the Discord as well. Thank you, Akuma. Welcome, guys. It's a pleasure to have you. Welcome to the Philosophers. Guys, the Discord link is there if you need it. Alright, I can drop the link in chat too if you need it, guys. Alright, so let's do a couple more of those, then we'll try switching up between different techniques, alright? So, very nice. Very nice. Very good. Great. That was a nice little snap to that one. I think is this your right side?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. It's funny, I'm 1,000 times better with my left hand in Wing Chun because it's about relaxing.
Yeah.
I think my right hand's like too used to being tense, you know?
Okay.
So yeah, it's weird, man. But alright, now try raising it up a little bit more as you go up, yeah. So you can play with different energies. You can do some weird stuff with the bong sao. You can also do a reverse bong sao. So like if he's coming in with a punch, I can go reverse bong sao and then like there's a lot of interesting energies you can play with. What do we miss? How do you use a Wing Chun stance in a fight? Emiliano, we talked about that earlier. You'll have to check the past broadcast, man. Oh, it's 6 a.m. in India? There you go. Pranav and Ashish. Oh, we got some Castlevania. Very nice. I'll change this one. I think it's a little too chill for the kids back home. We'll go with some Chrono Trigger. That is most choice. Solar Power says, have you ever trained or fought with weapons? Yes, that's actually the most I've ever trained. I used to fence. That's the most I've ever competed with sword fighting. Solar says, do you have a Wing Chun dummy? If you do not, you think it is important to train a Wing Chun dummy? No, I honestly don't think it's important. It's much important to have a human being that you can spar with than a dummy, and that's just a fact. It's just a fact. That's like saying, is it more important to have a speed bag in boxing or to like fight someone? Like it's a tool, you know. It's a tool to practice a certain skill set, and then if you want to like fight, you have to get better at fighting. You know, light sparring. All right, perfect. So let's finish that off. Let's polish it off. So you feel good on the box now. So now let's try starting with the pox. Remember the first one? All right, so perfect. Try and hit right here. Yeah, there you go. Good. And again, just super relaxed. Picture like your hand is separate from your body. Yeah, you're just like kind of putting it there. Like very, very chill. That's great, dude. All right, now let's try the Tan Sao with that hand. Yep, you're gonna switch it up. Yep, you just gotta be. You could do that. You could do that, but yeah, let's just for now keep it simple. Yeah. Great. And when you do it, try to really like keep it low in the beginning. You'll feel. And you see how if you keep this down, look what happens. It's like you're almost collapsing me, and you punch me right in the ribs. Yeah. So you feel the difference. Like if you go, you can do it. You can do it as high as you want. It's more like a throat strike. But as long as you have that kind of, you feel that it's already something. You feel that like kind of like pressure. Yeah. And that's what you want. And it's not pushing down. It's kind of like rooting from the elbow up. So yeah. And then all right, let's do that. And then we're gonna change over the bong sounds. Right. Oh, you had it. Yes. This is where it's confusing. Right. So this one's in here. Yeah. So that's why you're confused with the time, right? All right. So now let's do freestyle. Let's do super slow and let Richard choose what he wants to use. Okay. So there's the bong. There's the tan. Good. There's the fox out. Yeah. Look at this. We got a master Jedi. All right. Good. Bong sao. Great. Good. Good. Perfect. Awesome. You can see just with 3 things now, he has options, guys. And that's what I'm trying to show you. I have whatever, the whole system is options when I do it, but in what 10 minutes now Richard has like the entire 3. Which weapons do you prefer? The sword, man. I will never be as good with a sword with my hands as I am with a sword, for sure. Feels super comfortable. I heard Wing Chun has hook punches. Is this true? Emiliano, yes, it's technically true. Probably not how you're picturing, but you can do hook punches with Wing Chun. You can do any punches with Wing Chun. This is where people get super confused again. Unless it looks like this. They don't think it's Wing Chun, right? So it's super annoying. And untrue, quite frankly. Alright, so now Richard's going to do the drill to me. Just the slow sound punches. And I will just do it, whatever. Alright, so there's my pox. There's the bong. There's the tan sao. And you'll see, Richard, later things you can get into is like shifting. It's literally just like turning.
Oh, okay,
and you can start to, look, I'm combining. So pause for a second. Look, do you recognize these moves? It's a tan sao, twisted, and a bong sao. Look, that's all it is. So like the things I've showed you, you can just take those and play with it. So keep going. Okay, there's a pak. There's a whatever. There's a new move I haven't showed you. Bu sao. It's just like fingers.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Bu sao. There's a quan sao. It's the time in the thing. There's a jut sao. It's kind of like a downward thing. You can do the jut sao is kind of like a rubber band effect. So it's just you're taking this wu sao energy and you're just like snapping it down. Not down here though. And look what happens if I'm doing this and you just give this little snap and I'm tense. Watch what happens. It pushes me down, which means like a spring you can pop in my face with this.
Oh, that one.
Yeah. So it's kind of the classic, like the less pushy he is, the closer he is to my face. So if Richard's doing it to me, just do a punch. You feel that? It's just this little like snap. And I don't need to be. So we're gonna be like this. This is like getting the chi sao stuff. So if Richard's trying to just like push in and touch me here, I just do the jut sao. And look, I didn't barely move. I really just went forward. It's not down. See, if I do this, it's very different. But look, I'm further away from punching him. So the best jut sao is like here. And look, it's right to his face.
And it doesn't feel good on the wrist either when you.
No, right? It's messed up. So now you do it to me. So I'm just gonna try and touch you here in slow motion. You're gonna kind of just rest your hand here. Now watch, just bring this. Yeah, just picture like that point right there, kind of like rotating forward. And then watch that. And you see, my head went down just a little bit, and I was relaxed. If I'm tense, watch this. And see, my head just snaps, and then you would pop up to my face. So slow motion, so I don't die. And look, this is like natural, right? Ta! And that's the whole like.
Be a lot faster.
Yeah, and that's chi sao. That's the first step. You just start in the bridge in chi sao. So that's it. You would try to push me there, and I'll actually show Richard the first steps of chi sao now. So it's this right here. He goes in, and then slow motion, I start to try and punch him in the face, and he does a bong sao. Remember that? You just learned that. So then it just ends with he goes back to tan sao, I go back to fuk sao. Fuk sao is just this, just resting there. So then he slowly tries to touch my chest. I do the jut sao. I start to form a fist. He goes bong sao. And then he's back to the tan sao. That is dan chi sao. I'll try it on the other side. So Richard's going to try and touch me with this, like that. His goal is to go like this, a palm strike.
It's like a Chinese mobster.
Dan chi sao. Alright, so he's gonna try and palm strike me. Dan chi sao. Alright, and then I'm gonna go up here. He does the bong sao. Yep. And then he just, keeping the bridge, goes back to tan. And then he goes in. And then bong sao.
Then I'm gonna,
yep, you got it. Yeah. It's very, as you can see, it's like micro movements. Micro movement. Boom. And you're probably wondering, what the heck? How does this apply to fighting? I don't know, but
it just gives you a feel for.
Works for me in sparring. Yeah. I don't know, but the skills carry over. So he goes in. Boom. The bong sao. Look at that. It's perfect bong sao. Look at that picture. Perfect. And then back to the thing. So then actual chi sao is just both hands. That's literally it. And then the other hand comes up, and if this one's in tan sao, this one's in fuk sao. So you just be resting it. And the fuk sao I didn't really teach you yet, but it's literally just like this is in there, and then the only thing that moves is like your wrist. See? So like picture that. And you're just kind of resting the energy on this. And then look, we'll do it on your side. So I go in for the palm strike. He jut sounds this thing. Yep. And then he goes for the face strike. Bong sao. And then that's it. Just restart. And we've done this for like hours in class.
Yeah.
We just and there's freestyle where we actually try to hit each other in that sequence. So he would actually be like, yeah, and I would try to stop it. But just in that controlled sequence. Let's catch up on chat. Message retracted. Oh, what did Ashish say? What did he say? What's he for? Is it true that punches are used more than kicks in Wing Chun?
Fantasy 10 hype.
Oh, who recognized it?
On the bottom, Christopher.
Ah, Christopher Newgan. What a beast. You have a good taste, my friend. Boris, how you doing, Boris? Welcome. Final Fantasy 10. Are you excited for the new Yip Man? Definitely, man. Scott Adkins and Donnie Yen are both in it, and they're like legends. Scott Adkins, I don't know where you'd know him from. Do you know him?
Well, he's Jean-Claude Van Damme's guy who's in all of his movies, right?
Oh, is he?
Yeah, he always fights him, or he's.
Oh, dang. Oh wait, yeah, he was in one of the Expendables. Yeah, that was Scott Adkins. It was supposed to be Donnie, I think, but they like couldn't afford him.
Yeah.
But yeah, Scott Adkins he's an insane Taekwondo black belt, and he has like his own movies and everything that are just like not as well known martial arts movies. Really incredible. Is it true that punches? Okay, stiffness is not key, right? Only letting go of your body. Says Jay Lee. Not making it tight is rather better. Yes, stiffness in Wing Chun you don't want. Sometimes you want to pull the trigger. So like if you do the center line punch again that I showed you, you would let it drop to the center like this, and then you kind of relax. You pull the trigger. See if it says like on the contact. So make a tight fist, and like it's kind of like pulling the trigger. So you see if you'll feel it just lightly. See I contact and then that's it. It seems like nothing, but you can stay faster if you're chilled out, and then it's like at the last second you pull the trigger. Alright, it's hard to explain, but it makes a lot of sense. Got to go to college. See you later. Hey, have a good day, Ivanash. Good luck at school. And this guy can talk to you about that. This guy can talk to you about it. And I forgot to post on Discord that I'm streaming. I'll do that quick. Who else are we missing? Who could forget the Mount Gagazet? Yep, this is the song. I love Mount Gagazet. Morrico Flores, you are very good in the Wing Chun. Yes, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yes. Yeah. Thank you.
We wrap it up soon. And
Yeah.
Video game?
Definitely. So guys, we're probably going to be moving over to video games in a second. Oh, wait a second. Okay, I'll just post it for a second as we wrap this one up in the general chat and Discord. Of course, I forgot to tell everybody who actually wants to watch. But they will get the notification if they're on there. Okay, so they will get that now. Why are the 3 learning forms different from teacher to teacher? Why are the 3 learning forms? They're not that different, Boris. They may look aesthetically different, but they cover the same ground from what I've seen. Like, for instance, trying to think of an example. Like, we'll say the centerline punch. Sometimes it's like, this is, the Yip Cheng, son of Yip Man, who taught my teacher, Sifu Russ. Sort of way, but they'll just be like slight different. Oh, this is a good example. So this flourish that I taught Richard, it's called Hyun Sao. So with Hyun Sao, it'll be like people will kind of do it a little bit more like they'll kind of like put their arm into it or something, and then they'll kind of like withdraw it differently. It's not changing anything. It's like a slight thing.
Sure.
I mean, it's like
to feel cooler.
Yeah, and he'll be like, okay, when you do it, you want to kind of slam your arm into it, be a little more aggressive. But there's no like, that's like saying, when I draw an eyeball, I use this shading technique. Like, I use this one. It's like, well, does it make an eyeball?
Okay, yeah.
Like they look the same at the end. It's like I use an eraser pencil. I use a kneaded eraser. It's the same exact thing. When it's said and done, does it look good? Does it work? How long did you train Sulim Tao before you started the second form? Quite a while, man. Probably a good few months at least, man. Uchiha says, what game are you going to play? We're thinking about it.
We're figuring that out still. Might do a variety.
Yeah, it's going to be tough because we don't actually know if we can stream some of Richard's games, so we're going to play with it. But like I said, tonight I just wanted to kind of introduce Richard to streaming. Just kind of get him into the world and what it's all about. So, yeah, worst case, we'll do like something normal. We'll figure it out, though. Thank you again, though, Mariko. I really appreciate that. Okay, so why don't we just... I was going to do something. Somebody had a question in there. I can't remember. Let's just do the drill one more time, and then we'll kind of see what happens. All right, so yep, there's the time. Great. And yeah, that's what I recommend. Just kind of picture your hand as like a separate entity from your body, and then when you're in the stance, kind of try to just lean in and like relax. Yeah, there you go. Kind of like picture like sinking in with your feet, and then these things just kind of rising up out of the ground. Yeah, it feels good. That's much better. It changed everything. That little tip. Great. Awesome, dude. Very good. And then, why don't we try working in the Jutsao maybe, or the Fuksao? So the Fuksao is just, if you were to punch me, the Fuksao is just like that. And then the thing I showed you before, the Hun Sao, you can actually go Fuksao to Hun, and then like punch. It's really fancy, but, so you just like kind of drop that in there, and then, yeah, you can do that, kind of come around. Very difficult, but Sifu did it to me, and I was like, that's a thing. Yeah. And like, he smashed my arm with that. It was like a violent, like, and I was like, ah, God. So again, Wing Chun, it made me realize more and more that Wing Chun is like, it's a weapon. It's designed to like, just hurt people. Whether it's their arms, whether it's their face. Like again, even just defending a few Wing Chun hits. Again, this is for bare knuckle. This isn't for boxing. On the streets, what you might say, like this to someone's arm is gonna like decimate their arm, you know, like an elbow to the arm. Oh, no worries, Boris. Solar Power says, how long did you train Sulam Tao before you started the second form? I already answered that. Oh, it's all the same.
I think we're caught up.
I was like, what? I'm reading the same thing. But yeah, so the drill, and then, oh yeah, have Richard do it to me now, the drill. So, yeah, anything. Just take punches, and again, I'm just gonna show you guys like the different things that you can do with it, and then Richard can see. Oh look, there's the Fuksao, and just keep them coming. You can get, I haven't shown this to Richard yet, on the inside. Yeah. And notice how you got to be a lot more careful because it's the danger zone. Yeah, ogre battle. It's the danger zone, right? So you just want to kind of play with it. I like to twist. I like to get on the outside, and then kind of you can like shoot into the inside once you're here, and you can kind of play with different ideas. But yeah, once you get a little more into it and comfortable, that drill is just so good. It's so good because then Richard he would just get used to like, you know, throwing them out. Very, very, very natural, and be good at it. And then if you ever, you can wear like something, you know, like say some pad or even like light gloves, and then you can even just give each other a little bit of a tap on the chest, completely harmless, but it kind of gives you the use to just getting it out there, you know. Thanks for the time, Teacher Wing Chun. Thank you so much, Marika. I really appreciate it. I hope you're having a great day. And where are you from, by the way? Solar says, also reading a book from Yip Man. Oh, from Chun, that Yip Man would make students train the first form for 1.5 years. Yeah, I believe that. Yip Man is a notorious troll, man. He's a troll. One time, this is one of those stories which, it's not his son, actually. Someone else talks about it. Where one time, it was like, you know, garbage apartment where they trained because he's like poor. And there was like a stairwell like this big that went up to the class. And one time, they just went in, and Yip Man was just sitting on the stairs. It sounds like a legend. He's sitting on the stairs, and they're like, what's, Sifu, what is this? Like, what are you doing? And he's just like, if you can get past me, we'll have class today. They're like, what? Yeah, we'll have a class today if you can get past me to the school. And they're just, I don't feel like training today. And they're like, what? So then they all just feel like, he's just laughing, like kicking him down the stairs, like throwing him down the stairs for like an hour. And they're like, God, dang it, Sifu, like we're done and stuff. And then of course, like that was their class, yeah.
Sure. Yeah.
It was an hour of training.
Did they try all at once to run up?
Yeah, it's a staircase. Yeah, it's like thin thing. So it's the ultimate Wing Chun. You know, like use advantages of the environment and stuff. And of course, you know, narrow. Like this is the best place to do Wing Chun. You know, like right here. And if Richard was like trying to tag me, have like the corner. I can use my back and stuff, and like and like Sifu always tell me it's amazing to have something behind you, which sounds ridiculous, but if I push Richard, like, oh, Mexico, nice. You've been watching World Cup. So if I push Richard, like, he can get pushed back. If there's a wall behind him, he has, like, unlimited power to push off the wall. And I can't do anything to him. So we're so used to thinking about boxing, like, caught on the ropes, which is bad in that scenario. But in a scenario where someone's trying to, what, like, I don't know, tackle you or something, it's pretty good to have a wall behind you, you know? More Berserk music. Germany for Boris. Oh, Richard went to Germany, actually. Where did you go to?
We went to Munich, to Frankfurt, to Garmisch, a couple other places. Climbed one of the Alps, Der Funk, and
amazing.
Yeah,
amazing. Yeah, Richard's he's seen some things, man. Do you have any idea why there is no strategy for ground fighting if someone pushes you down like the judo people? There is a strategy for ground fighting. Are you talking about Wing Chun? So a lot of people get confused by this too. Like Wing Chun, it's the same exact thing if you're on the ground. You do all the same stuff. Like you can just kick somebody in the face. Like it's as if, you know. Yeah, you just rotate it slightly. Like the same exact principles. I would just try to elbow them in the skull and like destroy them. So that's it. A lot of people think, oh, it's just because you're on the ground. Like if I'm on a wall, if I'm on the ground, it's all the same thing.
Right.
And like the things I was telling you before, where I showed Rich, like if he grabs my head and then does the elbow thing, like that's the same thing on the ground. It's just, you know, picture in 3D space, he's on the ground and I'm on top of him, like trying to punch him. Yeah. It's the same thing. You can grab my head and do the elbow thing. So it's like,
the idea is to keep
what actually changes?
Center, hopefully,
yeah,
more or less wherever you are.
Yeah, like the same principles hold true. The center line and all that stuff that we were talking about.
Maple syrup Central, Vermont, or Canada?
Is where I reside? Oh, yeah. Vermont or Canada, he guesses.
I make maple syrup at my house.
He makes his own. He makes his own maple syrup, guys. You believe that? Ah, okay, interesting. Yeah, I hope that helps, Boris. I know it's kind of like a weird answer, but, yeah. I bet people know this song. But, yeah, like, so, yeah. We're probably going to end in a second, guys. But, yeah, any other questions, just make sure to get it in quick. We are going to be ending. And, by all means, check out the Discord. As a couple people joined during the stream, so that's awesome. Thank you. I always post in there. And what's up, CT? Philip Hartshorn, keep up the great work. Greetings, Hung Fa Yi Wing Chun. Thank you so much, CT. I really appreciate that. Welcome to the stream, man. Thank you for the support. Yeah, man. Keep training if you're doing Wing Chun. That's awesome. I really appreciate it. Canada. See, Richard was right. He knows these things. Come on, he knows these things. Ah. Anyways, yeah, you guys are amazing. Sorry, I think the stream quality was in and out. We'll reset the internet if we go back on. But yeah, you guys have been absolutely amazing. And if you guys want to check out Richard, I'll leave it up to you if you want to plug anything. You can check him out. But yeah, he's a writer. So that's his like mastery. You know, that's his thing.
Yeah. If you want to see me doing stuff on the internet, I don't try to show my face very much. But we did a secret, funny web series about writers called Slush Pile. It's on a YouTube channel called Lonely Banshee. If you type that in, it'll probably come up. We did 2 seasons.
Perfect. There you go, guys. Lonely Banshee. Check that out, guys. Lonely Banshee on YouTube. Look it up. Slush Pile. You can type that into, I'm sure, to YouTube and find it.
Maybe, yeah.
Slush Pile and Lonely Banshee. Check it out, guys. Ichabod Crane 7 says the red boat style of Wing Chun has 3 variations. First form. That's because through the years, parts of the 3 forms were watered down between rich and poor. You do a great job. Thank you so much, Ichabod Crane. I like that. I like that story, Ichabod Crane. Me and Richard used to dress up for Halloween.
Did.
I was the headless horseman. Pranar says, when are you coming live again? It'll be sometime tonight. It won't be incredibly late. If we do, we'll probably just play some games. Be a lot more chill than this. Really relaxed, you know. You are really great. Thank you so much, Boris. I appreciate the support from all you guys. Stay tuned. Make sure to hit that bell button on YouTube because YouTube's been weird lately with demonetization and like censoring stuff. So if you want to see my stuff, hit the bell button. And guys, check out, if you want to see my daily ridiculous activities, check out Instagram. And Twitch is where we'll possibly be streaming later. So make sure to subscribe or follow on there. You are really great. Thank you very much. Guys, you've been amazing. Have a great night. And remember, eat cheese. I don't know. Always remember to floss. Okay. Unless you're lactose intolerant. All right, guys, we're vegan. Have a good night. Talk to you guys soon. And thank you again, Richard, for joining us.